Hi guys, so I'm back as promised. I know it's like maybe a month, maybe a little bit more than I said. I actually did have a video that I did start recording. Oh, you can see my thingy. That I did start recording, but there was a whole bunch of stuff happening at that point, and I did not feel comfortable to do it at that time. I will, as I said, be doing these things very authentically and very without having, just basically just bringing it to you without having any script or anything of that nature. Like I said, most likely there'll be a topic that I will be talking about. However, today that will not be the case. Actually woke up this morning because, like I said, I had a video in store about my depression story, which I will be putting up, and it will have, like, I will put in that brief snippet of me saying stuff from before, just so it, like I said, it feels more authentic to me. As I said, I'm not going to be redoing any videos, or at least I will try my best, and if I do redo them, I will put snippets of all of the hilarity or weirdness or the reasons why I decided not to put it in there. Today, like I said, I woke up this morning with this idea of just, because this one's going to be really random. I had it in my idea. I had it in my head. I was going to do this depression story, and I'm realizing more so than not that when I have an idea of something, I get kind of focused on it to the point that let me see, what am I trying to say? I get focused on it to the point that it's a detriment, because I don't see other I don't see other viewpoints or other ways of looking at it, because I'm just so focused. And it's, you guys have no idea how much this year has taught me that about myself. Or, well, last year into this year has taught me that about myself. And like I said, there was a whole bunch of stuff going on. You know, there's like all these planetary influences, such as Mercury retrograde and Venus being in retrograde. Well, actually, it was the pre-shadow of Venus, of Mercury retrograde just a couple weeks ago, and that's usually the most hardest time for me to do anything. Like, it is emotionally exhausting for me, and I'm the most triggered. At that point, I tend to have less capacities and awareness of the growth that I have, and I've actually realized this year, when you go on this journey, you really truly have to give yourself these little points of, like, recognizing that you've changed, no matter how small they are. They may be the most tiniest way. Like, you might react the same way, but you may have that initial awareness, like, okay, this is this, but you still may react. Just even that little bit of capacity to be aware that you've changed at least that much, you need to celebrate that, because it is not easy. Actually, last week, before I actually had was it last week? It may have been the week before that. I'm not 100% sure. Days run into each other now these days. As I'm going with flow as much as possible. Not that it's easy. Finding it very hard to surrender, but trust me, I want to so badly. That's been my main focus, to surrender. Anyways, so something happened. I don't remember what it was. Something happened, and I had a PTSD reaction, and I haven't had a reaction like this in, I want to say, months. And I was like, what the F? Like, I don't know if anybody knows anything about PTSD, but you just respond. Like, there is no, the reaction time is very short from like awareness. And I just was like, I just responded. I just was like so like frustrated, or I just felt so upset and like panicked. And I was like, oh my God, like, why am I feeling this way? And then I was, and the next day rolled around, because that day was a crappy day for me. Like, you have great days and you're like, everything's all sunshines and rainbow. And then there are other days where it's just like, I cannot with life. I cannot with life. But anyways, the next day rolls around and I'm getting ready to meditate, and it hits me like that, like pre-shadow of Mercury retrograde. And then I was like, oh, okay. And I gave myself leeway, and at that point I knew, like, okay, I can make a different choice the next time something like this happens. I don't have to freak out immediately. But yeah, like I said, this is all basically getting to the point of me telling you, like, you know, it's rough, this journey. Sometimes it is not very easy, but the more that you do it, the more easier it gets, the more you find ways of grounding yourself and balancing your energies and figuring out you. This journey is about understanding you more so than anything else. And with that understanding of yourself, you're able to understand others, and you're able to give compassion and forgiveness to yourself, so you can give compassion and forgiveness to others. It's more so like you find these capacities within yourself to do these things, and then because of that, you're able to reflect it out to the world. And the ways that I've been doing that is painting. Like, I have been painting like crazy, just anything artistic. I'm like so about it. And I'm not gonna lie, there are days where I don't feel like doing it, because I just feel so tired, or I just feel so run down, because like I said, the energies have been so out of whack as of late for me. But then when I do, it's like it helps you to bring it back to that source knowing, because you're focused on one thing. You're just focused in that present moment, and you need to find ways to be present. The more present you are with this experience, the more easier it is to surrender to whatever it is that is happening out there for you. So if anything, I guess that is the whole point of me coming on here today, is to tell you to find those things that bring you to the present moment. Whatever it is, it could be as simple, like I said, as drawing, writing, meditating, dancing. That's another big thing for me. I haven't been able to as of late, but when I do, it's like it, source comes down, divinity, energy, life force. It's amazing. And in all honesty, if I could stay in that place for forever, I would. However, you know, we go through these experiences to help you to contact it without having source to have to show it to you. You find it for yourself, and it's amazing the more that I'm able to do that and be like, oh, this is awesome, this is good, I'm happy. Anyways, like I said, I will do another video soon, hopefully by the end of this month. Like I said, I don't know how the scheduling is gonna go, because I'm just like all over the place with this journey right now. and trying to surrender to it in every way that I possibly can. But I'll have that video up about my depression story, and probably after that I will probably have it on things that have helped me to deal with my depression along this journey, as I have come to find some really great tools to help me bring me out of it. Yeah, and I think, like I said, these parts of the spiritual path is necessary. You may not like it, trust me. It's intense, but it's definitely for a reason. But anyways, guys, I don't want to keep rambling as I am and going over the same thing over and over again, sounding like a loop. But I will see you guys in another video, and like I said, as long as I can help just one person, it is all worth it to me to make these videos. I don't really care about views or how many views I have or whatever. I just want to get these messages out there for those who may need it. Anyways, I love you guys. Send you lots of love and light and source energy and grounding and balance for these times. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.